Hello everybody, and a good day to you all. Today I am talking about Doom Patrol, Season number 1, Episode number 15, Ezekiel Patrol, the episode directed by Dermot Downs. And in this episode, this is the final episode of the season. This is the season finale. This is when things go down again. This is when Mr. Nobody gets his revenge again. This is when Niles pays for what he did again. And this is time the heroes come back together as a team again. Because the last time they thought it was the ending, wasn't the ending, and then Mr. Nobody thought he won the victory, but it wasn't exactly the victory yet. He celebrated too soon. So in this episode here, it starts out with the team pretty much. Well, you got Mr. Nobody narrating, and he's also giving a recap, which was pure awesome. Mr. Alan Tudyk is the gem to the show. He is the gem. I'm glad he's a part of the show. I'm glad he's on the show. Every scene that he's in is just brilliant. It's just brilliant. It's just everything is just amazing. Even when you don't see him, just hear him voice, just doing his narrations. It's just fantastic. Oh my gosh. In this thing here, the whole team finds out that Niles was the reason why they all messed up. While they all have their weird and strange and crazy powers. All the tragedy they went through their lives, the things they've been through, is all because of Niles. And they're not happy. Because Niles used them as experiments for himself so he could live longer and be immortal. Yep. And that sucked. I mean, at time, yes, at first, but in time, he did actually love them. He did actually care about them, and he did actually want to see the best for them. But the problem is, he's the reason why they're in the problems in the first place. So it's like somebody come and shoot him in the leg with a mask on, and then he comes and fixes your leg. And you better, thank you, sir. Thank you for saving me. Oh, I am a doctor. Oh, thank you. And then you find out he's the one who shot you. And he's also the reason why you gotta walk around limp the rest of your life. So, yay. Like, what? And so because of this, the team says, screw you now, screw Doom Patrol, we're doing our own thing, they all leave. And you have Crazy Jane, she's pretty much like homeless, living in a van now. Not a good thing. And she's drugging herself up with this serum to suppress all of her multiple personalities. Because she goes sees Joshua to find out if he knew what Niles was doing. He said yes. And then he offers her this drug that he's going to administer to her in a smaller doses. But she says, screw you, screw that. She takes the whole thing by herself and she takes off. And you have Cliff there looking out for her like a father, feeding her without her knowing he was feeding her, which is very sweet. At the same time, and he's constantly watching her. It's also kind of creepy too. But either way, what else can he do? He can't sleep. He doesn't need to eat or anything like that. So he can just keep going forever. So, yeah. And then you have what's going on with Rita and Larry. They're living together, and Rita is now a high school theater teacher, and she's trying to teach kids how to know how to act in theater. And one of the kids give her a hard time by showing her no respect at all. And I gotta say, April Bowlby does an amazing job on this show as Rita Farr. I mean, her performances is always fantastic. From keeping that classic style of the era she grew up in Hollywood, and how she maintains that kind of same grace and same poise throughout the whole thing. And her dialogue, where she speaks, is just so beautiful. It's just amazing. I mean, all the actors on the show do an amazing job. I mean, Diane Guerrero is just kills it every scene she's in, especially when she does her transformation, when she switches from one personality to the next one. I mean, you have Brendan Fraser who's playing Cliff, Robot Man. Oh my God, every line he delivers is just pure gold. It's so funny. He brings the humor to the show. Cliff could be a little bit dumb, but at the same time, he could also be very touching and very smart and very caring at the same time too. I mean, everybody does an amazing job, and like I said, Alan Tudyk is just pure gold. So the team's all split up. Mr. Nobody, he's celebrating. He's happy. He won. Victory is his. But after he reached the mountaintop, now he's thinking to himself, what do I do now? Now he's bored. He doesn't know what to do. He's feeling a little lonely. He's feeling a little depressed. He's drinking. and then he decides to read his reviews. Not his reviews of nobody. His reviews on the series, on the TV series. Amazing. I love this show. It breaks the fourth wall in a way that is just so well done. And while he's reading his reviews, he gets a visit from Ezekiel the cockroach. And then they talk about Mr. General Whiskers, and they bring him in, and then these three team up together to get their revenge again on Doom Patrol and also Niles. So you got a guy who can pretty much do anything, with a cockroach who somehow is smart enough to talk, and a rat. Does that make any sense? No, it does not. Did it happen? Yes. Was it awesome? It sure was. So now they get their revenge again. They by kidnapping Danny in the street and also Niles' daughter, who we did not know he had, and then Niles, and then because all the team hears this music playing, they come back. They go back to Niles' house and ask him what's going on. He tells them about his daughter. They say screw you, but then in the end they realize they gotta be the heroes. They gotta save the day. I mean, even though they try to walk away from it, even though they try to push it away, the hero is still inside them, and they must do what they have to do. In spite of what Niles did, even though they might not like him, or agree with him, or even care about him, his daughter's innocent, and Danny did nothing wrong. So they jump and start a painting, just like Mary Poppins, and then they will do what they got to do. And then when they get inside this world, things are crazy. I mean, Ezekiel the cockroach is a giant kaiju, and so is General Whiskers. They both giants. Like what? Terrorizing the city, throwing things around, and then Mr. Nobody doesn't have his powers anymore. All because Niles' daughter put the whammy on him. I just what? Things are going crazy. How are they going to save the day? How are they going to do it? Well, they managed to. This show is so good. The acting performance is so fantastic. It's funny. It can be very serious at times, also very dramatic, touching, and moving at times too. It can also it's not predictable. I can always say I can never predict the episode, and that is true. This episode was no different. I mean, in this episode right here, they had a rat make out with a roach. That happened. Was that disgusting? Yes. Did I want to see that? Nope. Did I enjoy watching it? You darn right I did. This show gives you everything that you want and gives you things that you don't want, but makes you want it. Does that make any sense? Probably don't. But that's what this show does. It takes the nonsense and make it make sense. I cannot recommend this show enough. This show is so good. The season finale was fantastic. It ended how it should have ended. Again, this whole series is great. I'm giving it an A+. A+. I'm looking forward to the next season. Hopefully it comes back. Hopefully it gets picked up for another one, because I'm looking forward to it. Big time. All the performances, interactions between one another, the relationships, the growth from the characters. The bad guy was amazing. Well done. Well done. So, leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the episode of Doom Patrol. If you have been watching it, please watch this show. Please get the DCU streaming service. Get it. It's worth it. Because Titans have been awesome. Young Justice, fantastic. And this show right here, oh my God, it's my favorite. I'm looking forward to Swamp Thing now. I'm looking forward to that. Holy mother. I enjoy every single episode. Seems to get better and better and better and better and better. Weirder and stranger too? Yes, but it was done so well. I mean, the only thing about the show I can say about its special effects is a little weird, but that's fine. Because the thing is, though, this is just a streaming service. It don't have the budget to go out like that. But it's done well enough to say that is good enough. But everything else around it is done so well, you don't mind it. Great show. Like I said, leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it. And if you haven't seen it, check it out for yourself. Please do. It is worth it. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams and my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peep.